Hello! Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie and today we are going to do a reading challenge TBR video. So today I am wearing my Aurelium Academy sweatshirt in preparation for G's magical readathon. I'm going to link everything below because this is totally not my thoughts or opinions. G does a lot of great work when it comes to prepping for this readathon. There is a spring equinox, which we are going into this month, or next month, April. And then there's always an autumn equinox, and then there's some fun prompts and challenges in between, and she does an amazing job at creating this readathon. So once again, I'm going to link her channel below. Check her out. So today we are going to put together our TBR for the magical readathon, and I am moving around today because I thought it would be fun to actually take you with me to go through and choose the prompts for this month. So let me sit down. I'm going to show you what we want to do and then we can get right into it. Okay, now that I'm sitting, let's go through some basics on what the magical readathon is and how the readathon is designed. So basically, it's a character role-playing readathon. Once again, G does an amazing job on all of these creations, where you get to create a character and basically your character goes to the Magical Academy Aurelium. She has some wonderful merch on Redbubble, and I just love supporting this platform. I think it's an amazing time, and I always enjoy participating every single year. So she prints out like lovely little printouts that my printer really botched the coloring, but you basically get to choose a calling when you join the academy, and basically it's just a fun time. Participate in reading different little prompts, and it's just super fun. So during the spring equinox, there's a couple different classes that you have to participate in that correlate to a reading prompt. So this spring I have 6 different prompts, which means I should read 6 different books. During the course of the couple years now, 3 years, you can get into guild points and you can have like extra activities to get you points where like DNFs count and other like fun activities. I'm not super familiar with all of the extra stuff. I just love participating in the 2 main readathons at this point in time. If my schedule allows, I always love to do the extra readathons. She had like a winter themed readathon this year, but so far spring and autumn. So my prompts are as follows. I have to do animal studies, which means I flip a coin. If I land on heads, I have to read a non-fiction book. If I land on tails, I have to read a fiction book. My next class is astronomy, where 2 letter E's are in the title. My next class is conjuration. Conjuration, did I say that right? Conjuration. Where I have a book recommended to me by a friend. Then elemental studies means that there's flowers on the cover. Restoration, I close my eyes, I shuffle around, and I point to a book, and that's the book that I have to read. And then last but not least, shape-shifting has to have a wolf on the cover or a wolf as the author's name. Like, for example, Tracy Wolf is the one that I can think of offhand. So yeah, so let's let's go and pick the books. Now, I will say I am quite a mood reader, so there is a chance that I might switch out some books depending on what I can find at the library or, something else, but all of the prompts should fit. So we'll start with a 6-book, TBR, if you will, and we can go from there. So the one that I already know which book I'm going to choose is the one recommended to me by a friend, and it's right behind me here. That's the only one that I have actually looked at in advance. And the book that I'm going to be reading for this category is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. Aaron Morgenstern. So one of my best friends, ooh, there's like little art. Oh, it's just a black page. One of my friends, Mackenzie, she and I love talking reading. So she was actually here in town over the weekend, and we went to a couple different book shops, and we were talking about Caraval. We were talking about Caraval by Stephanie Garber, and I really enjoyed Caraval, so she said I have to read The Night Circus because I haven't, and she actually bought it for me at Half Price Books. So I have to read this. She said it's one of her favorites, and you know, it's just about a circus, magical circus, and it seems really fun. So that is the book that I'm going to read, recommended to me by a friend. So let's first, I guess, flip a coin. I'm going to do it virtually. I hope that's okay. And we can see if I need to read a fiction or a nonfiction book. Flip a coin, heads or tails. It's heads. I don't know if it's probably backwards for you, but it is heads for this one. So I have to read a nonfiction book. So a couple of my nonfiction books that I want to read are on this shelf here. I am an environmental engineer in my day job, so there's a couple of different environmental books that I always like to pick up every once in a while. So let's see what I've got here. Okay, let's read this one then. This one is called Hyper Objects. It's the philosophy and ecology after the end of the world. Okay. This is talking about the end of the world, but in terms of climate change. So we're gonna go with this one, Hyper Objects by Timothy Morton, for our nonfiction book, and that is for animal studies. So we're gonna do that one for that one. Okay, astronomy, 2-letter E's in the title. We're gonna go with this one. This one, for astronomy, we're gonna go with These Violent Delights. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 E's in the title, so look at me. This is by Chloe Gong. I've never actually opened this book. It's super cool. Whoa. So I thrifted this book, and look at these end papers. So pretty. It has a lovely little sword on the front. That's fun. Okay, so it's supposed to be a Romeo and Juliet retelling based in Shanghai. So that counts as our 2-letter E's in the title. Elemental Studies is flowers on the cover. I think this one's probably going to be my hardest because I'm not sure how many books have flowers on the cover. So give me 1 second and I'll be back and we can pick that together. Okay, I found one. So for Elemental Studies, flowers on the cover, I'm going to go with Wayward, and it has flowers up on the bottom, very like cottagecore-esque. This was my March book of the month pick for last month. This month, it's still March. So this is supposed to be very whimsical, and it's a debut novel of Amelia Hart. So super excited to pick this one up, and I'm excited that I get to put it on this TBR. Okay, Restoration, Occult Cures, Close Your Eyes, Shuffle, and Point. So let's get up. We're gonna move this over here. Okay, so you can see my room in the background. So, closing my eyes, shuffling. I don't know if this is what it means, but this is what I'm gonna do. So then I'm gonna go point. Can you see that? So we're gonna go with this guy right here, which is Spice Road by Maya Ibrahim. Shuffling, and I'm sitting on my floor. Shuffling got me Spice Road. This is actually a Fairy Loot edition. It has very beautiful end papers and sprayed edges, as well as, come on, on. So pretty. And this one is supposed to be, oh, what was the theme? Hidden Worlds. So this is the Hidden Worlds for January this year fairy loot book. So we'll finally pick this one up. Wolf on the cover, or Wolf as the author's name. This one might have to be a library book, because I'm not sure if I have anything. But let's look. Give me a second and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. It took me quite a while. I went through my entire bookshelf, and the last book that I pulled out is The Land of Stories, The Wishing Spell by Chris Colfer, and look at that, it's got a wolf on the cover. So this is actually a middle grade book. I picked it up because it kind of looked cute, and once again it was thrifted. So it's about a wishing spell. So seems pretty cute, and a good one for our 6th book this month. So there you have it. Let's see, let's hold this up. Here is our TBR for the Magical Readathon. Super excited to continue on, and I'm going to wrap this up because my storage is running out on my SIM card. Thank you so much. Once again, G's YouTube channel is linked down below for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you are participating in the Magical Readathon, let me know what your TBR is for this month. I'd love to hear it. If you're not, let me know what you think. I would highly recommend. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.